Welcome back, everyone, to the Illini Fighting Illini Dynasty here on NCAA 14. Now, the last two episodes have been the off-season, so now we're no longer in the off-season. This will be the Season 3 preview, so we're going to go through recruiting, custom schedule, all that good stuff. So, for the first time ever, a top 10 prospect is not someone interested in joining us. Of course, the first season, number 9, we had Eric Fisher, 5-star athlete. We, of course, got him, and now he's our quarterback. And then last year, the number 1 athlete, David Barrett, was somewhat interested in us. He joined us, and now he's a backup quarterback. So, let's see who wants us. So, athlete Kyle Davis, we're 7th. Quayshawn Law, we're 1st. He's the 13th best prospect in the country. So, that's pretty good. So, 2 top 13 players. I like that. Darius Shrub, we are 2nd. Okay. We are 2nd for TJ Miller. Cooper does not want to come here, even though we're a 5-star school. Whatever, Greg Cooper, you can just, I don't know. Alexander's pretty stupid, too. Right there. We are 1st for Mark Sampson. We do need some linebackers because Trey Watson's a senior. What's his face? Delshawn Phillips is a senior. Wade, our upper middle linebacker, he's a senior. We did get Billy Ashley last year in the recruiting thing, I think his name is. He's going to take over at middle linebacker next year. We are 1st for tight end Ernest Reed. We don't need a tight end because we have Jackson Kelly. And the best player we got last time, other than David Barrett, was tight end Kyle Barrett. Or not Kyle Barrett, Kyle Bush. 4th for Maurice Bailey. I'll just do the rest of this off camera. Get back to you guys. Okay, this is really weird. So we are 3rd on Justin Lawrence's board, yet he won't consider us, which is very strange. I'm just going by interest level to see who wants to come here, because that's much quicker. But I find that really strange. So we now have 35 players on the board. I think they're all pretty good. There's one guy who's not that good. He's a tight end. But I had to get him because his name is Jimmy Butler. Like the Timberwolves Jimmy Butler. So we're just going to scout these guys right here. He goes up 2. I'll do that off camera as well, and I'll get back to you guys in 1 second. So I scouted a lot of the players. Now, redshirting. Okay. So, of course we got a redshirt Eric. No, just kidding. Kendrick Foster's 95 speed. That's crazy, but we'll redshirt you. Redshirt you. Redshirt you. Not a lot of players that I really need to redshirt. I'll redshirt these guys too. And I won't redshirt them for now. See what happens. These two might get some quality playing time. We'll see. Because that receiver spot is probably the most interesting position on this team. Depth chart, I'm going to worry about later. Custom schedules. Last year we had a very hard schedule. Looks like it's going to be very hard again. Wow. So last year we had 3 games that were like back-to-back-to-back against all really good teams. They were all on the road. This time 2 of them are at home. Wow, we are playing against 6 ranked teams. That's incredible. Okay, so I will make some changes. Do we have 2 non-conference games? Oh, no. Last game is in conference against Northwestern. I want to have, like, a somewhat easy schedule. Kent State, I'm not going to do because we're playing them for the North Carolina A&T New Team Builder Dynasty. I want to play a somewhat easy team, but not, like, too easy. UConn dropped to 21. Good golly. Let's play. We played Missouri last year. I want to dominate week 1 again. That was fun. I don't want to play an FCS team, though. That's kind of boring. Maybe one of these two. Let's play no, not USC. No, that's going to be too hard. UTEP. At home. Kansas is another easy one. Do I want to be bad on my Jayhawks? No. I want to play a decent team. I don't want to play a great team. Sort of like Colorado, maybe even Georgia. North Carolina, we already played them in the series. Oklahoma State. South Alabama, we killed them last year. That was fun. Opening game, Eric Fisher's debut. UCLA, I think they still have Josh Rosen. A+. I don't want to have another A+ schedule. Washington State. How about that? Why can't I change, like, Big Ten games? Alright, last one. Last game will be against New Mexico State. I want to dominate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 home games. Wow. We didn't have one road game. We'll be on the road against Washington State. So our schedule is bye week at home against UTEP, at Washington State, bye week, Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, at home against Michigan and Ohio State, at home against Iowa, at Purdue, at home against Minnesota, at Louisville, versus Nebraska at home, at Wisconsin. We've had some crazy games against Wisconsin. We beat them the first year, and the second year we whooped them. Then our last game is at home against New Mexico State. So, once again, our bye weeks are very early in the season. They're week 1 and week 5. Last year they were like week 2 and week 3, I think. So we're going to start the season. We do start off with a bye week, so that's pretty cool, I guess. So we're going to start off the season looking at preseason polls, preseason All-American. So Alabama, Notre Dame, and Ohio State are your top 3. Alabama, I think, won the Natty last year over Oklahoma. I think Alabama won. It looked like a pretty close game. As you can see, everyone else pretty similar to real life. I guess, kind of, sort of, not really. Of course, Illinois at 24. Iowa just not ranked. Same with UCLA. So good thing we're not playing them. Do they still have Rosen? I think they do. Clemson at 30. I do need to create Kelly Bryant. I'll do that in a bit. San Diego State with Rashad Penny. I think he graduated, I'm assuming. Penn State all the way down there at number 48. I think they weren't ranked at one point. They don't have Saquon Barkley or Trace McSorley anymore. Oregon State at 52 in their new conference in the Mountain West. Okay. Is that all? Auburn is all the way down at 73. Gosh. Wow. That's pretty surprising. Utah's pretty far down. Number 100 is UTSA. We almost played them, but we didn't. I haven't seen UTEP. Yeah, they're 114. I haven't even seen Washington State either. Worst team in the country is Idaho. Okay, so, preseason All-Americans. I think it said we had a preseason All-American and an All-Conference as well. So, All-NCAA first team. We see our very own Jackson Kelly. Quarterback is Drew Lock. Nick Rodriguez makes it. Delshawn Phillips makes it. Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore's a redshirt senior. Yeah, he's a beast. All-NCAA second team. Hunter Harris is the quarterback for Kansas State. Any Illinois? Nope. And all Big Ten. Will we see Eric Fisher? Probably not. We do see Eric Fisher. All Big Ten first team quarterback is the real Eric Fisher. No Kendrick Foster for running back. A bit surprising. Jackson Kelly in there at tight end. Nick Rodriguez. Delshawn Phillips. Adam Butler. Okay, so Eric Fisher is an all Big Ten first team member going into the season. I think he certainly has that talent. So now we can officially start recruiting. Okay, so we are in the lead for you. I won't give points to players we're in the lead for quite yet. I'll do them later. Are we in the lead for you? 135. This is the first week, so I don't really have to stress. Winning. We'll give him 205. We'll hold off on him for now. Alright, I'll do this off camera. This is still some boring stuff that you probably don't need. I have created the depth chart. Eric Fisher will be the starter. The backups, instead of having Chase Crouch and Jarrett Cousins, I'm putting our 2 freshmen, David Baird and Ayo Dosunmo there. Running back, hasn't really changed too much. Kendrick Foster with Will Taylor as his backup. Fullback will be Anthony Riley. He's now a senior receiver. This is the big one. Jackson Kelly. We're going to experiment. We're going to see how Jackson Kelly plays at receiver. If he doesn't do too well after like the first half of the first game, then we'll move him back to tight end. So Derek Hall Jackson Kelly, and Dan Cook. I'm doing this so Kyle Busch can start. It really depends on how Jackson Kelly plays. We'll see how Busch plays too. And considering how much we used our tight end last year, Kyle Busch, if he stays as the starter there, he will definitely make a big impact. Left tackle will be Pete Williams. Left guard Tommy Randall. Center Jay Simpson. Right guard Lance Morgan. And right tackle Daryl Hyde. So the offensive line, definitely not as good as last year. We lost multiple key players. Left end Nick Rodriguez is back there. Right end will be sophomore Steve Cleveland. This would have been Clifford Scott, but it's not. Defensive tackle will be Phil Webb and Nathan Jenkins. So defensive tackle isn't too big of an issue despite losing Marvin Armstrong. We are 3-4, so Nathan Jenkins probably won't really play too much. The outside linebacker Trey Watson hasn't changed. Middle linebacker Deshaun Phillips, Adam Wade has not changed. Right outside linebacker Marcus Miller has not changed. The linebackers have not changed. Secondary Melvin Washington, Adam Butler, and Darshim will swap. So Adam Butler is going to move to the number 2 spot, and Darshim the Dream will move to the slot. I want to see how they both play there. If it doesn't work out, then I'll re-swap them. And then Chris Wright. Safeties will be Junior Charles Cook and Junior Brennan Booth. The kicker will be Akeem Manson. Hopefully he doesn't suck. And then the punter will be freshman Jonathan Hand. I think he might be a walk-on because I don't know him. Kick returner will be Will Taylor and Kendrick Foster. Punt returner, same deal. How good would Eric Fisher be? Just curious. Just a little curious. He would be a 60 overall kick returner. Kickoffs will be done by Akeem Manson. Launch snapper will be Lance Morgan. So, that's the depth chart. We're going to sim a week. Hopefully, we're still ranked before we play UTEP. I'm not sure if we'll be ranked. We do not play. I didn't use all my points. I'm going to hold on to some of them. No real reason, I guess. So, after week 1, we dropped to number 25. I'm happy we're still ranked. Of course, we did not play. So, next episode will be opening game of Season 3 against UTEP. It just feels crazy that Eric Fisher is no longer a freshman. So stay tuned for that. Peace.